Internet fans, we're here again on this Father's Day.
That's right.
Happy Father's Day, sir.
Thank you, thank you. As y'all can clearly see, I am not sitting along Jeff for our standard WWE pay-per-view post-show. I'm sitting here alongside Stat Boy, because Jeff is off celebrating Father's Day with his own dad and his son and his grandpa and all that good stuff.
Happy Father's Day,
Jeff.
Meacham. Both Mr. Meachams.
That's
yes.
right. All the Mr. Meachams out there.
Yes.
But anyways, we're here to talk about No Way Out, the pay-per-view that was.
Yes.
I came in a little bit in the middle of the first match, so Stat Boy, go ahead and talk about the pre-show match and talk about the first match.
Alright, the pre-show dark match was Brodus Clay and the Funkadactyls against David Ungatunga Otunga. Basically, the match got thrown out on a DQ because David Otunga was attacking Brodus' leg, which has been wrapped up now, and he missed the 5 count and got himself DQ'd. The Funkadactyls were wearing green.
Didn't look like his leg was wrapped up when he came out in the main event.
Nope. So he miraculously healed on that one, folks. And then he did his dance afterwards. So I don't know what the hell they're doing with Brodus Clay on that one, folks. So then we go to the pay-per-view, and of course the curtain jerker. We start off strong with the World Heavyweight Title match, which is it's trending now on Twitter. Let's see, what can we make this hashtag? Hashtag
top curtain jerking with the championship.
Hashtag championship curtain jerk.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that.
That's better.
That's trending worldwide.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm getting sick and tired of seeing the World Heavyweight Championship curtain jerk.
Oh, yes.
The World Heavyweight Championship, granted it's the former WCW title, so nowhere near as prestigious as the WWE spinning piece of shit.
Yes.
But it's still the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's
There's
right.
no reason that should be curtain jerky.
That belt has been around since forever and a day.
They should have curtain jerked. If they were going to start with the championship, they should have jerked the curtain with Christian and Cody.
Yes. So anyway, Sheamus and Dolph, we get the nice formal introductions from Lillian, and we tried the revisited WrestleMania again. Sheamus went for the brogue kick, but luckily Dolph missed, or Dolph ducked and Sheamus missed, and then we actually had a good match. And of course, Sheamus comes out. God damn it!
She's allergic to Irish people.
No, she's allergic to Stat Boy. Every time Stat Boy does a show, some bodily function of Jade comes out.
It's always the sneeze. Everybody give Jade a big old bless you in the comment box.
1, 2, 3. Bless you.
God damn it.
Bless you, Jade. Now trending world.
Yep, hashtag bless you, Jade. Oh, yeah. Anywho. Yikes. After the World Heavyweight Title match, we go to the back.
Who won?
Sheamus retained with the...
I wasn't sure if you said that after being distracted by the bodily functions of Jay Wilson.
Yeah. With the brogue kick, again. Sheamus retains, keeps his title. Good job for him. Then we go backstage. And AJ...
You actually took notes of backstage segments?
Well, I didn't write it down. But AJ was backstage. CM Punk has now the I Dig Crazy Chicks shirt.
I will not be buying that shirt.
No.
Love Punk. Take or leave Crazy Chicks, but I'm not going to put $30 in his pocket
she does,
for an I Dig Crazy Chicks
She
shirt.
does the whole cute little, hi Punk, how you doing? And she finishes the promo by saying, the best man is going to win, and she gives him a kiss. Then we go back to the ring for the tuxedo match with Santino and Ricardo. Santino comes out in a nice... I couldn't tell if it was white or blue, but it was a bright colored tuxedo. And of course, Ricardo has his normal, everyday tuxedo that he wears to the ring. And of course, the first thing that gets ripped off of the tuxedos are the lapels.
Yes. Then
the sleeves. Then, in an odd twist, Santino went for Ricardo's shoes. I didn't know the shoes were part of the tuxedo.
Yeah.
That was a dumb...
You get them in tuxedo rentals.
Well... I mean, they weren't wearing their boots, they were wearing actual nice dress shoes. Santino goes for the Cobra. That fails miserably because Ricardo takes it off and throws it away. Ricardo goes for Santino's slacks, takes those off, and takes off his shoes as well. And there's a Cobra on Santino's foot, kicks him. Ricardo loses all his clothes. except for his bow tie. He still had his bow tie on, but the referee still counted the win.
And his Alberto Del Rio tidy whities. Stat Boy's the one that pointed that out at me.
I don't know what's worse, a Justin Bieber T-shirt or...
Ricardo looked like a Chippendale dancer at the end of the
No,
match.
he's not a Chippendale dancer. Hell no, not on that, no. Or Alberto Del Rio draws.
Anyways,
yeah.
more pleasant conversation.
Yeah, really. The next matchup was Christian and Cody. Very good technical match.
That classic.
Very, very good. Christian has had the belt 2 months now. Good, and he keeps going. He wins with a spear. We're giving back to his old buddy Edge.
Yeah, there was a lot of counters and reversals. Went for the beautiful disaster.
Yeah.
Missed. Christian hit the kill switch. Had to try to go for another kill switch. Cody tried to jack the kill switch.
Yep.
It was just... Cody did the kick to the gut, and the Alabama Slam is an ode to his former mentor, Hardcore Holly.
Yep.
You know, so a lot of great back and forth action here. Like I said, Matt Classic. Probably the second best match of the night, in my opinion.
Up next, we got a pre-tape of what happened before the pay-per-view started. We had AW, Rosa Mendez talking with Primo and Epico. They're in the back. It's like, you're going to go out and win this match. You're going to, because you are my guys. Next thing you know, we have a fatal four-way, which was added with Primo and Epico, along with Rosa Mendez and AW, against Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, the Primetime Players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, and the Usos. Fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership for the title.
And, you know, this wasn't announced prior to the pay-per-view. Obviously, this was a last-minute clusterfuck of a match, but I called this one right away. I had a feeling the Primetime Players were going to get it, or should we just call them Crime Time? You know, seriously.
In hot pink.
Yeah. Not to be mean or anything, but Brothers That Dark shouldn't be wearing hot pink. I'm just throwing that out there for starters.
Wear
and
blue,
it's like,
brown, black.
Like I said, they're just recycling Crime Time's shtick at the end of the day, because aside from wearing, like, you know, the baggy clothes, which they're obviously not doing, instead of money, yeah, it's millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars.
At least they're thinking big. Crime Time only did like scalping dollars and $100 bills. They're thinking big.
But, you know, I've liked these guys since they burst onto the scene. I was a bit of a Darren Young fan when he was a member of NXT and the Nexus. Right. You know, Black John Cena to a lot of people. Right. Titus O'Neil, I saw some potential in on the second season of NXT, the one that Low-Key won.
Yeah.
You put those two guys together, they've been an awesome duo on NXT. It's about time they're getting their opportunity to shine on the big shows, and I hope they actually defeat Kofi for the straps, because it's probably not going to be Kofi and Truth, because Truth is out with a legit ankle injury. Right. So that's the main reason they did this anyway, was to figure out who to get the straps off to. And it looks like Primetime Players are going to be the lucky guys.
The spot of the night was Tyson Kidd hitting a Hurricanrana off the top rope, and then Primo lands on everybody who's out. So everybody, the six members were the net, basically. There was a blind tag involved, and AW actually threw Primo back into the ring. We get the finish, and now AW is with the Primetime Players, throwing a swerve on us all. Up next, as our mid-card break, Triple H is coming out, all healed up and good to go. And he talks about his life in the ring. He spent most of his life in the ring because he doesn't want a job. He didn't want to get a job, but now he has a job. And he wants to call out Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Which I will be at.
The official calling
Section
out
114, you can find me there.
There you go. You know, we had to bring him out, you know, because he was been hyping, you know, Triple H will come out to call out Brock Lesnar.
The question is when will Brock accept the match, you know? They need to build this up and not have Brock just rush right out tomorrow and accept it. They need to do a little bit more back and forth, I think, with Paulie and Hunter, and maybe have Brock return on the July 23rd, 1000th episode of Raw, and have him accept the challenge there, because then we'll be a lot closer to SummerSlam.
Yep. It's a good idea. There you go. Brock Lesnar on the 1000th episode. Up next, the Divas match with Beth Phoenix and Layla.
What the fuck?
It was your standard Divas match.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was better than your standard Divas match because it was a decent match. But what the fuck was up with Layla stealing Beth's tiara and then all of a sudden having flashbacks to when she was in Miami Heat dancing?
That was a
it's
shout
like,
out.
granted,
Shout-out.
they're, in the finals
Yeah.
trying to win the NBA championship.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that Layla has to have flashbacks in the middle of the ring and shit.
I missed the finish. I didn't know what I was watching, honest to God. So, let me know what the finish was on that match.
It was a shit-tastic finish.
Yeah, but Layla's still the champ somehow.
Somehow.
Don't know how.
I think they're gonna maybe try and turn this into some kind of angle where Beth gets her power from her tiara. Kind of like Samson and his hair.
Undertaker and his urn.
Tiara.
Because as soon as Beth had the tiara taken away from her, she felt a shit. I thought I was watching, freaking Kelly versus a Bella match.
Ooh.
Once Beth lost her tiara.
And where are they now?
Exactly.
Both of them.
Smelly Kelly's on the Maxim Hot 100 list, and the Bellas, are flirting with people out at Frankenson's, getting handed Phoenix Coyote hockey pucks and stuff.
At Nicole and Brie on Twitter. Up next, we got another match, but we've seen it so many times.
Seriously,
Hunico
I
and
thought
Sin Cara.
I was watching, a best of SmackDown. Hunico versus Sin Cara.
No trampoline entrance. Instead of jumping over the ropes, he slid through the ropes, did a little
They
flip.
were tired of him botching the entrance.
Yeah, really. He does a little flip off the turnbuckle, and then the pyro goes off.
Gay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, moving on. And then, how do you follow that with a triple threat match? I mean, come on. You don't do it.
Because it was so late.
It was so late.
It was so late they had to pick the crowd back up.
Yeah,
so they
really.
gave us the Punk, Bryan, and Kane match.
Now, AJ had been running around backstage. She already kissed Punk. She went up to Bryan, said, hey, no hard feelings, but the better man's going to win tonight. I think she gave Bryan a kiss. And then she's down in the boiler room, and she sees Kane. And she's like... Next thing you know, Kane comes in and just plants one on her, and it's like, whoa! She's trying to melt the beast! Kane has a soft spot, but as we were saying before, or during the match, Kane ain't done so good with the girls.
No, he really hasn't.
No.
China, Tori, Lita.
And now it's going to be AJ. Yeah. The finale was AJ starts running down the ring. She jumps on the apron as Kane is bouncing off the ropes. Kane knocks AJ onto the ground. She hits the ground and is out. Punk comes up, nice kick to the head, lifts him up for the GTS, hits it, 1, 2, 3.
And we think that's the end of the story.
But it's not. Kane recovers, looks at AJ, picks her up, and AJ instinctively holds on to Kane's neck. He's carrying her up the ramp. She looks back. The camera catches us with a smile on her face, saying, I got you, Punk. Punk goes, aha! So that's what your plan was.
Like this was all part of an evil scheme that she had concocted. Fucking bitches, man. They're just evil.
And Punk finally put it 2 and 2 together. It's like, I'll take the win.
Don't care how I get it.
And
I'm still the champion.
For 209
Just like
days.
the Kings.
Just like the Kings, that's right. Then, we're thinking we're supposed to go to the main event. Wrong. Dan Delaney Baba Ganoush and Rob Grimes Baba Ganoush of the Baba Ganoush clan in New Jersey against Ryback.
And who's the Kings defeat in the finals?
The New Jersey Baba Ganoush's.
That's right. And where are they going next month for Money in the Bank? Do you remember?
Phoenix Baba Ganoush's.
And who do we defeat in the conference finals?
The Coyotes.
There we go.
There you go.
Just saying.
So, see,
and then after Money in the Bank, they come to L.A., Staples, home of the Kings.
We don't have any Baba Ganoush's in L.A.
Yeah, we do. There's the Clippers and the Lakers.
Oh.
Just saying.
Just saying.
They got eliminated in the second round. Just throwing that out there, seriously.
And then finally the cage comes down. Ryback won, of course, but did we really care?
No.
The cage comes coming down.
The one thing I will give these Baba Ganoush's is at least they find Baba Ganoush's that actually have decent promo ability. Because every person that has gotten their asses handed to them by Ryback has grabbed the mic to talk first, and at least 90% of them have had decent promo skills. I will give them that much. It's like, okay, you're going to get out there and you're going to get game-banged by this dude who failed at Tough Enough 4, failed on NXT, just as a failure overall, and yet we still keep giving him jobs. You're going to go get killed by this guy, but at least talk your game up first, and they deliver on that at least.
And here's $500 for you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right, so the show comes out, Laurinaitis comes out, Vince comes out, Cena comes out. We have a good match. Everybody's coming out. In New Jersey, no less. Jersey Shore guys. Are you guys coming out? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we have your typical, I'm going to beat up John Cena for like a few minutes. They use the cage a lot more.
Which is good. They haven't really used the cage as a weapon for a minute.
Yeah. Show actually punched the cage. He actually got up on the... I thought he was going to escape the cage. Instead, he steals the Vader bomb.
Yeah.
And fans, I'm sorry for not mentioning Vader, but if he comes back, I'll talk about him.
I don't think he's going to come back, dude, but I think that last week's Raw with Vader is going to be the start of a trend of classic people appearing leading up to the 1000th Raw.
Right. Laurinaitis gets involved as Cena is trying to escape the cage. The referee is holding the door.
Then it turns into like a babyface battle royal.
Yeah, really.
Because we get freaking Kofi Kingston runs interference, Brodus Clay, Santino Marella, Alex Riley, who hasn't been on television since, he jumped off of the Miz's nutsack.
Where is the Miz?
Miz is heel still. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Miz is off filming the Marine 3.
Right. I forgot about it. Good job, Miz.
So you had Kofi, Brodus, A-Rai, Santino.
And Zack.
Yeah, and then Zack Ryder.
Because apparently everybody got knocked out by the weapon of mass destruction. So,
Truth suffered that too, but with his injured ankle, they don't want to, send him gimping out there.
Yeah. And then at the end, attitude adjustment. Cena's climbing out of the cage. Show's going to the door. Cena hits the ground. Brodus is holding back John Laurinaitis. So it's like, go ahead and deck him. Why don't you go ahead and deck him? Instead, Laurinaitis is up on the shoulders. Vince recovers, grabs the microphone, and utters those two famous words.
You're fired!
And then we put him through the Spanish announce table.
That's right.
So long, Johnny Ass. You're done. Now,
Next, it's got to be Michael Cole. Make room for JR to come back.
I have read somewhere that JR is going to come back for main events at pay-per-views. JR's Barbecue. So, that was the pay-per-view, What's going to happen on Monday Night Raw?
Gonna have to tune in and find out.
And then we'll talk about it.
That's right. Be on the lookout for After the Bell tomorrow. Regular broadcast. All the other programs this week. Not sure if there's going to be a Renegade yet. I need to talk to a couple of people that went to the NWA TV taping, see if they maybe want to help me out on that one.
I'll be here on Friday like I always am. Episode 51.
That's right.
Send me those questions.
Hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view wrap-up with Statboy instead of Jeff.
Happy Father's Day again, everybody.
We'll see you next time here on the Casa D-18 Studios.
Statboy out.